Good afternoon, dear friends, and welcome to NYC Concierge Explores. Today we have traveled approximately 80 miles outside of New York City. Yes, the last stop on the Metro North Railroad to the historic city of New Haven, Connecticut. Yes, known for the Ivy League historic Yale University and the Schubert Theater, once the starting point of all Broadway shows. But New Haven is also known for much more. Its Italian section that is known in many of the cities of the Northeast. The Bronx has Arthur Avenue, New York has Mulberry Street, Boston has the North End, New Haven has Wooster Street. And at the heart of Wooster Street is one of the pizza capitals of the United States, Frank Pepe Pizza, since 1925. Down the street, its rival is Sally's Pizza. Which one is best? Well, you'll have to come and try. Now, I do know something about the history of pizza, being Italian myself, and having a Mama Napolitana who was very famous for her pizza. The original pizza oven, or the oldest pizza oven in the United States, is at Lombardi's in New York on Spring Street near Mulberry Street. The history goes that Italians who came from the Naples and Amalfi Coast area trained and worked at Lombardi's in the coal-fired oven from 1905, and then went on their own to other cities like Chicago, New Haven, Boston, Philadelphia, the Bronx, etc., etc. Interestingly enough, New Haven is the sister city of Amalfi, or Amalfi is the sister city of New Haven, either way. But there's a huge exchange of Italians who came from La Costa Amalfitana and Amalfi to New Haven in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Each year on Wooster Street in Little Italy in New Haven is La Festa Sant'Andrea, the Feast of St. Andrew, for which there is the St. Andrew Society just around the corner. My mother also lived in this area, and you'll see later the beautiful Wooster Square that my mom walked through every day on her way to school, and the famous St. Michael's Church where I was baptized is there as well. So here you have a little view of Wooster Street, Piccolo Italia here in New Haven, Connecticut. A great getaway, a great pizza stop if you're on 95, and 80 miles, an hour and a half drive from New York City, right here, New Haven, Connecticut, dear friends. Thank you. Adjacent to Wooster Street in the Little Italy section of New Haven is the historic Wooster Square, which is really a beautiful green with wrought iron leafy trees and cherry blossoms. They even have a cherry blossom festival in the springtime. And lined all around Wooster Square green are these beautiful brownstones, very elaborate, some of them reminding you of New Orleans, Charleston, Savannah, Georgia, done in neo-Greek, Italian, Palazzo Revival style. Wooster Square was named after David Wooster, who was an American Revolutionary War hero. There is a lot of other history, war history, particularly before the Revolution, where the troops from the US as well as France were near here on their way to Yorktown. So a lot of history here in this beautiful square. We're going to see all the beautiful brownstones and homes that have been restored. And the centerpiece of Wooster Square is St. Michael's Church, of course, the center of the Italian-American heritage and citizens that were here for years. It also is the church where I was baptized and my mother attended as a young girl when she walked through Wooster Square on her way to school. So a lot of history here, great memories, and beautiful historic Wooster Square adjacent to Little Italy in New Haven. Thank you, dear friends. When visiting Wooster Street in Little Italy of New Haven, be sure to make a stop at Libby's Pastry Shop for Italian homemade cannoli, sfogliatella, biscotti, and a delicious cup of espresso cappuccino. You can eat indoors, outside. You have Italian wedding cakes created by Liberato and his wife Giuseppina della Mora from 1922, right here, Wooster Street, New Haven, Connecticut. Thank you.